Okay. So I wanted us to draw a beam of size. Let me say, let's draw a beam of size 200. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
So I wanted us to draw a beam. This is the cross section of a beam. Let me say we are drawing a beam of 200 millimeters
Mm.
by 400, okay, millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wanted us to draw a beam like this in AutoCAD. So this is the section. This one you're seeing here is the section.
Mm.
What you're seeing here is the section. So this is what the section. So we are going to draw also. This is a section. Let me say. Um, if this is a beam, this one you're seeing here is a section. Okay, well, let me say we have a section AA. AA. Then we also have section like this. Okay, this one we call it BB. Okay, so I wanted us to first draw section AA. No, I first want us to draw this one cuts through that way. Another this one cuts through. Okay, like now, if we have a straight beam like this now, this is it. Let me say we have a beam like this. Beam like this, maybe it's being supported by a column down here. Okay, it's being supported from down here. Okay, now let me see. Wait, I've deleted what I wanted. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. So the first one is the cross section. The one you're seeing here is like this. The one you're seeing that I've put there is going to be like this. It's going to be like this. Okay. This is the section BP, the one I'm saying. This is the section B, and also this is the section B, passing through the axis of a beam. Now there is also a section of a beam like this. Okay. Now the section like this is the one showing a beam to be like this, and maybe where we have our reinforcements like that. Okay. Yes. So let's go to AutoCAD and start something practical. Then you can see how when you look at a beam like this, okay? When you look at a beam like this, and you ask yourself, what is the section of a beam? You know now that the section of a beam that I've drawn must be exactly what what is inside there. Okay. Let me use this one. Yes. Yes. Now we are going to draw a beam here. So if I want to draw a beam, I need to have my own layer, okay? So when you open your AutoCAD like this, you first plan on what you want to do. So you first list on the beam, what am I having? On the beam, what am I having? Come on. First come and what? Have this one. Okay. Let me say I wanted to write something, but I never wanted to erase. Let me erase. Okay. If you have a beam like this, okay. What this is small, let me just make it big. If you have a beam like this now this is your beam. You'll have this is the outer side of the beam. Then internally there you have a beam like you have what? A reinforcement. This reinforcement, this is a link actually. Let me change it to okay. Let me click here and change it to yellow. So the one yellow here you're seeing is the what is the link. Hope you know links. The shear. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the shear link is the this one here. I want to put green. Let me say there are three here. And okay, so this is our what? This is our bar. The reinforcement bars. Okay, so that's our reinforcement bar. So we also have we have a protruding end like this. This is called okay. We have something like this in the beam. Okay, so the distance in the beam, what you should consider is the distance from here up to here. This one from there up to here is called. So from here and also here, it's called what? It's called H. That is the overall depth of a beam. Okay. And then the distance from here up to there, also from here up to here, is called B, which is the breadth or thickness of the beam. Okay. Then the distance from here, just here, where from the outer side of the beam up to just here, you're seeing this distance here to here, this one here, it's called the concrete cover C. That is the concrete cover. Okay. Then also the distance from here up to here, then from here up to here is called B. It's called what? I mean D, the depth of a beam. D. You have understood this thing? So the overall height of a beam is given by H. So wherever H is the what? Overall height of a beam. Okay. Then the distance between from the outer to this link is the one, the concrete cover. That thickness, the small space being left between between the formwork and where the ceiling starts is what is the concrete cover. Normally, when they are casting, they leave this space. So this small space you're seeing here is concrete cover, can be 25, 30, or after just after you have done your calculation. Okay, then the distance from the midpoint, the midpoint, I mean, from here, it's the midpoint, from the midpoint of the what of the reinforcement up to the start of the beam, the top point of the beam, that is given by D, which is the depth of a beam. The depth of a beam is given by this and this. So if you want to find the overall height of a beam, which is a H, if you want to find H is given by D, D plus the what? It's the distance from here to here, then plus, you know the diameter of this bar, okay? You know the diameter of this bar. So you say plus the diameter, let me use the small d for the diameter of a bar. The diameter of a bar divided by divided by 2. Be divided by 2. Then plus. Okay? Plus the concrete cover, which is C. Okay? You have to master these formulas. Like, if you want to get the total, whereby this is D is the diameter of a bar. For example, if you have the diameter of the bar to be H12 or T12, you divide 12 by 2 to give you the radius of this circle at the center. So it means the distance from the top up to here is D plus the diameter divided by 2. Then also the distance from here up to here is what? Now the diameter divided by 2 plus the cover. That's why I'm saying the whole total distance, the whole total calculation for H, the overall depth of a beam, is given by this. Actually, even you add length plus, you add the link, the shear link, I mean, you add plus what? Let me write it somewhere here. Plus L, whereby this L is the diameter, the total diameter of a ceiling, which is this one yellow. This yellow you see, the small ceilings, they use the size of 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters. Those are the ones they use. So now, if you want, now that we know, as I said, the other side, if we are using a beam of maybe 200, maybe let me say we are using a beam of thickness B to be 200, and this time around they have not given us a H, they have given us a D. Okay, they are saying maybe the D is maybe 300. Okay, you understand? So the depth the depth is 300. So if they want us to find the overall depth of this beam, let's use a concrete cover, which is a C, to be maybe, let me say, 30. Okay, we're using 30 millimeters, 30 mm. So you come here. From this formula, you come, okay? You start. Now we have D. D. The D is 300. 300, okay? Plus. Now let's assume that we are this yellow bar you're seeing. Where? No, this green you're seeing here. Let me say we are using a diameter of 16. Okay, you come here. This small d, the size of the diameter is 16 divided by 2. Okay, so you have added from here to here is d. You have it here 300. Then plus this diameter, I mean, the midpoint plus this remaining side of the bar, which is, you get it from dividing the whole diameter by 2 to get the half of it. Then plus the link. Now, let me assume, I'm assuming this green bar is in contact with this shear link. Okay, it's touching it, and that is how it's supposed to be touching it. So you add the of course, this is the diameter of the shear link, so I can put it M. For it now, you take the whole of it. We are using a shear link. We're using a shear link of 8 millimeters. Then plus the concrete cover. Now let's say from this yellow up to here, we're using a concrete cover of 30. Okay. Then you just come and add. What is the total pressure are you having? Calculate 300 plus 16 divided by 8. That is 308 plus 16, 300 plus 8 again. 316 plus 30, 336. Okay. We are having,
346.
346. Okay,
Yes.
346 millimeters. So let me say now, when you are not given the depth of the beam, it means your beam is what? Your beam is, at this point now, you're going to use beam of 200 by 346. Okay, so this is the beam you are having, not using this small d. So this is the overall depth, which is 346. The thickness is here. You understand that? That is how to come up with it. So let's just go directly and draw. But for us, we are going to use it 200 by 400. So you first come and start. On the beam, we have, let's create, I said, when you're starting something, you can start with creating a layer. Okay. I go to layer, I double click, it opens for me a layer. I right click, I open new layer, number 1. Let me say, my first layer, I'm going to put maybe T16 bar diameter. T16 bar. How do I want the color to be? I want the color to be maybe yellow. Okay. Okay. Secondly, right click. I go to new layer. Now I'm using T8 bar. What do you want the T8 bar color to look like? I want it to be looking like this. Click OK. You right click. Then I go to new again. Now I want the outer, the outer, the outer, the outer column. Okay. How do you want it to look like? I want it to look maybe this color there. Okay. You understand? I can be using this. If others come, I will change. But let me use this. Then I come and close. I start. Okay. So I'm starting to draw a column. The outer is here. I click on outer. Okay. So I remember teaching you how to use a triangle, a rectangle. I click on a rectangle, then it's telling me to insert my first point. Okay. It's telling me to insert my first point. Understand? I come here, I insert my point. They say 2000. Okay. Then I press. After writing 2000, I press the button of tab. Okay. It's telling me put another value 4000. I press enter. Okay. And I have my thing. Just put it in the wrong side. Put it inside again. I click here. I write 2000. Okay. I press tab. I create 4000. 400. And this guy is fake. Let me just draw using polyline. I come to polyline. I click here. And it asks me where do I want. Okay. So I write 200. I press enter. I bring down. I write 400. I press. Okay.
Right.
Okay. You can check. That is the outer side of the column that I have. Okay. Then I come here. I go to quick. I check. I check. It's 200 by 400. That is the size of the column that we are going to use. Yes. Now, let's go to the reinforcement, which is T16. Let me go there. Okay. Now, we are going to use a concrete cover of 30. Okay. Now, if we want to sew this T16 inside here, I will offset this bar 30 inside. I come here to offset. Okay, I click on offset, then I write 30. After writing 30, I click enter. Okay, then I come, I offset this guy inside. Okay, I offset it inside. So remember, I was offsetting what was there already. So what I can do is what? I click on it, I change it, I change the layer, I change it to a layer of T16. Okay, let me repeat again. Let me repeat everything. I want to draw T16 by inside. I don't want to waste time by coming to polyline and I draw a line of which I'm not so sure whether that space between those two. I don't know whether this space you're seeing here is 30. Okay, that is wastage of time. I just come to offset. I just write here 30. I know the concrete cover. So I offset this guy 30. So if you offset 30, every side, like even here it will go 30, here 30. Every side you change to 30. I click on escape. So what you offset you have offset this guy. So it was coming, it came with the properties. So you need to change it to the property of its own. You click on it, then you go to layers here. Then you look for what you want to assign it to. It is T16 bar, okay? Yes, it is T16 bar. So if that is T16 bar, you no, it is T12, I mean T8. This one is T8 bar. It's the shear link. It is the T8 bar. Then you can come and draw the T16. You click on circle. You know the diameter of the one, the radius of 16 is 8. And 8, yes, I click on 8, I press enter. That is 16, okay? That is 16. I just copy it. It's not so. Let me come here and I check whether I come here, I check whether output plate here and the center is there. It's okay. I check on them, and I come and locate the center. I copy it. Let me take it like somewhere here. So after that, let me adjust. Okay, let me adjust it. I want it to be touching. I want it to be touching the link, because that is how it's supposed to be. You have to move. You use the move control. I mean the move command. You see? That is how it's supposed to be. And I want 3 of them here. I can copy one here. I want 3 of them down. I can copy that one there. Then the one at the midpoint. Where is the midpoint of this? I still click on it. I go to copy. I copy from this base point. Where is the center? Yeah, that is the center. It has so that is the midpoint of that green line. Okay, I have 3 down. Then I want to have 2 up. I highlight them. I pick from here. It's there. Okay. So this bottom reinforcement, they are called what? They are called tensile reinforcement. The one at the top, they are called compression reinforcements. So we have 2 compression reinforcements and the 3 tensile reinforcements. So I wanted us to fillet this line, this one here. So for us to fillet that line, I want that one to land just exactly here. So if you want to fillet that, you're going to have it like this. Let me first get my cut. I have 16, which is the diameter of the bar, divided by 2. Divided by 2 gives you 8. Gives you, yeah, divided by 16 divided by 2, then plus the bar itself, which is 16. Is it giving you 24? 16 by this gives you 25 things. So you come here, you come to fillet. You click on this bar, and first go to fillet, Then change to radius. Where is the radius? Come to radius, okay? So which radius do you want? I want radius of 24. I click enter. So I click on the first one, the second one. It's too much. Let me leave. I go to fillet, and let me change the radius to 8. 8. Enter. It's going to give me this. Yes, actually use 8. Just use 8. Not that one. That one, the other one, works in AutoCAD. You click there, it's asking you, you select the first object, but what do you want? Do you want to undo? Do you want polyline or radius, or you want to trim? I want radius. I click on radius. I have that specify the fillet radius. I want to specify. You see, half of the bar is gives you the one, which is 8. Click enter. I fillet. Of course, those rings, the shear links, for them they are not. The shear links are not at right angle. Okay, so they are they are meant to be at a specific angle. Actually, they have to be bent the same way the size of the size of our bars. Okay, just click enter. Then you click on the first and the second. You see, everything is good. Then you also come here and click on fillet. Okay, then it's telling me select the first, but I don't want me. I want the radius. I have the radius. I have the radius of 8. I click enter. Then you click on this. Click on this. You have that. Okay. Now you know these bars, this green bar you're seeing here. For it goes like this and comes inside. It goes like this. So the extent, there's a book called Eurocode. I don't know where you know. Eurocode says this bend you're seeing here from like here, which comes inside, it is 50 D. So what? It's 50 D, of which the D is the diameter of the bar. So if this bar you're using here, um, if you're using here, no, let me first. Actually, this is I'm just drawing a straight line, but I'm looking at. That's why I wanted to have the same. Let me first have this. Now, I don't want to draw a single line. I want to draw a double line to represent the bar itself, like a full line. First, I write this, I move it. So if I say a bar is, if I say a bar is 16, I mean this is 8. Okay, I just come here. Let me offset it 8. You have an offset of 8 inside. You see, I have an offset of 8. So this is the bar itself. Now I want to have the whole bar, the whole bar. Okay. So now let me also fillet this. If I want to fillet this, I now use instead of 8, let me use 4. You go to fillet from here, like I want now the use 4. I want to make a complete bar. Instead of drawing a single line to represent the bar, I just want the complete bar. Come here, click on yes. Let's make the yes, Priscilla.
Ronnie,
Yes.
I'm requesting on your pardon about that car 50D. Is it a formula for something, or that part I've not understood it? The 50D, whereby you say the D is the diameter of the
Now, you see, the 50D, I have not yet used it. Okay. I've not yet used the 50D, but of course, I wanted to have the whole, like, if you hold that bar in your hand, it is circular. It's like the end is circular. No, so this is what I've done. I want it to be like this. See? I'm going for that 50D. I've not yet gone for it. You understand? So this is the bar. I wanted it to see. You see, we are using a bar of thickness 8 millimeter. You're seeing it is 8. So you're seeing, I'm just trying to show it. I want it to be realistic. Yeah? And this one you're seeing here, it's this one you're seeing here is 16. It's having a radius 8, but it is 16. What about this one is realistic now? I wanted to make it realistic. I don't want to draw like a line to represent a bar. Okay? That's what I mean. Okay? Are you answering?
Yes, Ronnie.
Okay. So this is what I was saying. Now let's have this here. We have this other being copied here in the middle. Okay. So now this is our bar. Okay. We have this link of 8. Then we have this bar of 16. Okay. So the 50D I was saying is this protruding. Let me clear. Let me read it. The 50D I'm saying is what? Is this one here. And also there's this one here. So they are saying where these two, where this bar you're seeing is what is ending its full, like bending. When you bend the bar like this, when you reach at this point, it has to. So what I'm saying, it's a lapping. Like, you know, you can't draw this bar. You can't draw the bar like this, like this, like this. Just here, like it ends here at this angle. Okay, so if it ends there, then at any time your thing can collapse because there's no anchorage. So the reason as to why you're letting this bar you're seeing here come like this, it comes there and enters inside. Also, this one comes and enters inside is what? For proper anchorage. You know, when this overlap comes like this, there's a what? There's another bar running here. So they get tied on this bar for proper support. Okay. But they estimate, they are saying that book of Eurocode says that the lap, the extent of this bar coming inside here should be 50D, of which the 50 is the constant. Now the D is the diameter of the bar, which is being used. Okay, so this lapping you see here is going to be 50D, of which the 50 is a constant, then multiply by the D. The diameter we are using is 8. Okay, so you can know that I need to stretch this bar. What is the total here? 50D. That is the how many
400.
joke? 400. So 400 or 500. Okay, if it is 400, it's okay. It means I need to stretch. You know, this bar, the one from up can come and enter like this. Then the one from down can come also and enters. It enters there. So this stretch you're seeing here, it is
Yeah.
this one what they call it. What they call it. Yeah.
This one.
So this one here is 50D. So have you understood how 50D is used? Eh? Yes, or Joker, have you seen how we are going to use the
Where is the 50 coming from?
what?
Where is the 50 coming from?
The 50. Yeah, that 50 is there's a book of Eurocode that when you see when you're doing these designs, you don't just do it like that. Eh? There's a book that you're using which is guiding you. There's a book called Eurocode. Let me first show you a sample. But of course, that is out of our thing. There are books here, the structural Eurocode. Okay. So here, these are the books called 1992, Design of Concrete Structures. Let me first come. I check for you, Design of Concrete Structures. Eurocode. You see my oh okay. Let me check. You look forward. Lapping. Is it called lapping? Process anchorage. Check here. Let me first. Lap length. It is here. Are you seeing? Lap length. It is. It's what? It's under clause 8.7. And it's under 8.7, 8.7.3. Okay, so you just come look for that clause. 8.7.3. This is 6. This is 8.4. 8.7. Yes, lap length. Now this lap length, this one is for this lap length you're seeing here is for what? This is for beams. Yeah, the one we're going to use now. You know, a bar is 12 millimeters. 12 meters. A long bar is 12 meters, 1,200 millimeters. So, you know, sometimes your building can be longer than that. So, when you are joining the bar, it has to be one extended. This one has to lap going inside. This one also have to lap. Like if you're joining the two bars, there's a lap length. So this one has to enter here, then this one also has to enter here. So Eurocode is saying the lap length, it depends on the percentage. If I say wait. Let's get some clear links. Lapping of weld. This is welding now.
Still looking for them.
This one you're seeing here. Let me first. This is for anchorage. There is that code I wanted to show for you. Where this is for bar spacing. I'm looking for the 50D. I'm looking for it. Anchorage 50D. It's here. Diameter of anchorage. Damage to reinforcement. No. Spacing bars. It's just around here. I'm just looking for it. I don't know.
So I think you understand.
You have understood it? Yes, it's just there. So it's just
is just a constant. It's the overlap for the link.
that one you have understood it. Even here,
So we just put it as a constant, but it's an overlap, right?
yeah, yes, Priscilla.
So you said 50D, that formula is for overlapping. Also asking, is it the same formula you use when you're cranking?
Cranking is the
That when you're going to join the two bars together, like I can see the starter bar and
yes. Now, okay, you see the 50D they are using. Okay, Eurocode has different ways, but now generally for all the lappings they are using 50D. Okay,
okay.
if whether being in the column, whether being in the ceilings, whether being in the what in the slabs, it is 50D. But the D is it depends on the diameter of the bar. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
So can you also give us also for the hooking that
oh,
bending? Does it have also a formula?
was it what?
Have a formula.
For hooking. That one you can check in the what? In the Eurocode also.
Oh. Okay.
It's something like this, but this one a bit too long, eh? It's a bit too long, but I just wanted you guys to understand how it comes about.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I've got you.
My what? So now here, this one I can offset it 80. This side, outside. Eh? Then I can also copy this. I can copy it this side here. Then I offset this side, okay? Then after that, I just come and close everything here. So after closing, I cut. So if I cut here, this bar you're seeing there, it comes from, this one comes from up, then this one comes from down. All of them they all come from down. So I just come and clear this. Are you seeing you have the bar? Are you seeing?
Mm.
Yes. So if you want, you can even you can hatch it. You can hatch it different color that you may want it to be like. Okay, you just hatch it, but I want it solid. Okay, I can hatch it. I can hatch. Okay, you have seen it.
Mm.
So that is how like our shear link is going to be, just like this. Then for our what? For our T16. For T16, you also come and hatch it to make it look unique. Me, I'm going to use it the yellow color. Okay. I'm going to hatch it here. 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 Okay. Then I close. You see, I have the bar. I have the bar here. Then, of course, I need to show that this section is being filled by a concrete. Okay. So I still come here. I look for the hatch type which has column. It is this one. I click there, then I come and I hatch. It will come and I hatch there. Okay. Which color do I need? Let me use red. Let me increase it maybe to make it visible. You know, concrete. Something should look like concrete here. You see? Let me click again. Yes, something should look like this. Are you seeing it? Joke.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So this is the section of our column. So you can start naming it. Okay. Can use the M leader for naming it. Now this is what can start naming it. Now this is the outer concrete. This is the outer concrete. I can change the text size to 200. Click enter. And I click here. Text size is big. I can change it from here. Text height from here. From 200 I can change to 100. Enter. Still big. I can change here to 50. Enter. Yes. Maybe I can have it like this. Oh, that is the first one. I can also change you see, the arrow is very, very small, so I can increase the size of the arrow. Okay, arrow size I can change to 50. Enter. You see? Yes, I have that. Then I can copy this. What else do I want? I want this. Okay, this is I can edit this. I said it is in the links. Oh, it's called the share links. Okay.
Yes.
Then I come, actually say T8. You can just say T8, T8, T8 link. it's one, create link, or it's called share link. Share link. Then you have this one. You just copy this same. If you don't want something to waste your time, and come to this. Now you see it has passed. Let me highlight them and I change this one to red. Now you can see this one has gone up to there. And right click display order. I want, you see, this one it has gone down. You cannot see it properly. So I want it to come up. And right click, I go to display order to bring to front. So another thing is there again. I click display order, bring above object. Select the reference object. Yes, see now it has come up. It has come up. So it's showing there. That is it. You edit this. This is now you just come and say this is the T16, C16 reinforcement. This is a reinforcement. This is not seal. Reinforcement bar. Okay. Hope you good. This is T16 reinforcement bar. Then what else? What else? You can copy this the other side. So this is I can click here. I copy. Just do setting on one, then the rest is just copy. You see, if I copy this one, the other side to remove. I click here. Or I click here. You change the other side, you see. Yes, it has shifted. So just do setting on one, and then just be copying. So here is what this is the concrete. Okay. Yes. So here you are done with the beam section. The one I was saying, like if your beam is like this, your beam is like this, your beam is like this. Okay. You are done with this section here. Let me say this is the section that you wanted. And you wanted that section and also this section here. And then this section and this section. Okay. So if you wanted this section, let me say this section is called you go to text and click here text height. That section is called AA. Just change the text height there to 50, enter. Click here. Okay. All of this section of the beam you're seeing here, it is AA. Okay. Here, you copy this, take it up. Also A here. So if your beam section on that side is called AA, you come so you are trying to show that that section you're seeing there is being detailed here. Come and write section A. You highlight and then make it in this. Okay, let's come here and make it properly. So this is the section AA. When you, it means when you cut across here, this is what you are going to see. Okay, have you understood? Yes.
Yes.
No.
No, have understood.
You have understood.
Yes.
How about your job?
I've got it.
Eh?
I've got it.
You have got me. Eh?
Mm.
So this is your beam, 200 by 400. That is the beam. So if you cut across here, you're going to find something like this. But of course, this detailing you're seeing here is not. You just don't put like that. You first carry out analysis and do other things. When you, that's when you will come there. Okay. Let me create a layer for text. Let me say new layer for text. What should be the color? The colors will be red. Okay, red. Okay. So I come and close here. I click on this, and this. Okay. I just come here, I change the text color to red. So this one, this other, also come and I change them to red. Such that, you understand? Such that if I come here, if I want to change the text color from there maybe to yellow, all of them will change. And now this one, a by layer for there by layer didn't change. Change to yellow something. It's just matter of playing with that. So now we are. This one is going to take us time, but let's still do. Let's still do. Let me know if you're here like that. Let me say also, let's do this one. Let's do, if time catches us up, we shall stop there and continue. So now we have this. Now let's see through this section. Let's cut here. Okay. Now this is section AA. Now let's say this section here, you're saying here it is called, it's called B. And let me say this section is called BB. I copy that one there, I edit this one. Okay. So this is called section B. So I copy it from where I wanted this one to be my reference point. I copy from there, I bring it here. Okay. So if you cut through that beam, like if we cut through this beam, okay. In other words, it's like if you cut that side, it's going to be like cutting like across like this. Not so? If you cut side, it's like cutting through here. Okay? So if you cut through here, what are you going to see? Let's do it. Let me say, okay, let me say we have one. Yes, let me say we have a column down here. Let me just say that we have a column down here. Just say we have a column down here. Just say we have a column down here, okay, of 200 by 200. So now, if we cut through that, what are you going to see when we come here? We are going to have our beam. We are going to have our beam of 100 up. I mean, we're going to have our beam of 400 there. Then this side is going to be, let me say it is a 4,000.
Okay, see me.
Yes? A joke.
Okay,
If I
you
remember,
continue.
eh?
We
I will
continue.
continue. I remember I said this one is outer, okay? That is the outer, okay? So let me say this is our beam, okay? So let me assume we have a grid line at this endpoint. Then also assume, of course, you know, beam you drawing them with a grid line. So you say we have a grid line at this point. Okay. Then come here, I add another layer for grid line. New layer, I call it grid line. Okay. Let me change the color to red. Say okay. The line type continuous. No, I want dotted. For grid, it has to be that dotted. This one. Okay. Click OK. Then click on it. Then you say load. Say okay. Where? Click on it. You say okay. Then you say okay. This one it has changed. Come here. You highlight the grid. Come here and change to grid line. Yes, they are there. Of course, they are dots, you don't see them. That's like this. So if we say that is our column, of course, you know, if we, this 400, you're seeing it's from the center to center. So I can stretch, this is my column, I can stretch 100 this side, 100 there. And also I can stretch, and then I can stretch 100. You know, grid lines, they start, they stop, they be at the center. Grid lines be at the center of your column. Eh? So let me say we have a column of 200 by 200. Okay, 200 by 200 like this one. So this is our beam like here, being supported by a column. Eh? I don't want to have, let me say this is our column, 200. Eh? And let me say it has stopped somewhere here. Like, because, you know, column for it is continuous, it goes up. For it is continuous, it goes up. Don't feel it. And for you to show that it is a continuous, you need to draw this kind of line. To have it here, or something like this, or something like this. Then this one shows, this is a line which shows that it is continuous. So you just bring that line and drop it, like put it somewhere there. You erase it. I don't know whether you have seen such things on drawings. This one, see something like that. It shows that this thing is continuous. It doesn't stop there. Like for you, you just picked this. What? A portion. Okay? So you like this. You have something like that. Okay. So this is, so you can copy this thing, you can copy it to the other side. Remember, you have two columns. You have a column from here, and also you have it here. So you have columns here. Okay, so now this is your column. This is your column, okay? So you have a bar. You have a bar of a bar, two of them of diameter 16, two running from up and two running from down. But from, of course, when you're from some side here, for you, this bar you're seeing, even though you have cut a section, even though you have cut a section from here to here, okay? And you're looking on your left, like this side. For you down here, you can't see that there are two bars and two bars. These ones will just be on line, the same line, even here. So the one on top, if you want to show, I'm telling you, you again come and I say that you have a cover cover of 30. We use 30 or 25.
We
30,
used 30, yeah.
not 30 or 25.
It was 30.
30, okay, let's say 30. If you offset this beam, this one you're seeing, you offset inside it, 30. That 30 will cater for a concrete cover, of which our bar here, this bar you're seeing here, it is the bar T16, okay? So I want this bar, I want a full bar right against 16. So I need to offset this guy like 16. So I have a full bar. I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to hatch it to make it a full bar like this one here. I'm going to hatch it. But now this bar cannot be continuous. Remember joining those bars, they be like this. Joining those bars, they be like it's ending here. The one from down can be like this. Then also the one from top can also be like this, okay? Like here. So this end here, you can either use 100 or 150. Then also the one from up here, you can also use 100 or 150. So you can, okay, here. So I wanted to estimate where can I have the 100 or 50. Let me first draw some random line. Let me draw a random line and let me offset 100 and I see 100, enter. Yes, let me say 100. So it means that is where I will have my bar, okay? So I just come here. I first leave that. I also want to see from up, how can I get my 100? Okay, I take that the other side. I go to offset. I offset 100 down. Okay, let me offset 100 down. Let me say okay. If I trim, will I get that shape? If I trim here and here, okay? I trim here and here, okay? I trim here and here, okay? So let me remove this one. For them, they're just not necessary. They helped me. They just helped me. Let me see, escape, okay? Even this one is not necessary. This one is not necessary. But now, this one will become necessary. It means now I need to change it to what? Bar 16. Okay. So they have given me. I need what? I need to has to be here. So I need to fillet this. How I come here. I want it to be like a real bend. Okay. So this bar is diameter 16, so I can fillet it through the size of the radius. So 16, the radius is what? The radius is 8. Okay, I click enter. Let me fillet here and I fillet here. Yes. Also, I also come and fillet this. For this one now, no, this one that I fillet. Now this one for it will be 16, I mean. This one it will remain 16. I click here, 16. Yes, something like that. I can see it clearly. I go to fillet radius. The outer ones will be 16, the same as the bar diameter. Then the inner ones will be, the outer ones will be 16 as the same as the bar diameter, and then the inner ones will be 8 as the radius of the diameter of the bar. Let's come here and change to 8. Press enter. See, you have the shape of the bar, something like that. Then you also come this side. Now, I don't want to waste time. Instead of me doing the same thing, other side, I just come, I click here. Are you seeing your job? Priscilla, are you seeing? I come there, I click there. I don't want to repeat the same thing. I can copy it from here. Then just copy it from here, from this point. So when I reach there, I will just be cutting. I'll be cutting. So I just come here, check that is the point. Then I click here. Okay. Yes. Then click there. Then what can I do? I just trim. I click there. Everything goes. Okay. So what am I remaining with? I just do my fillet. I go to radius. This one, the one I have here is 8. This is for inside. For internal. I click here. I have gotten that one. Click here. I have radius. I click enter. I also change this one here. Okay. And the one for outside. Click here. I write. I click on radius. I write 16. Click enter. That one. Remember, for me, I'm doing everything, but remember, other people, they will not. I want you to understand like the really thing, such that when you go on the paper, instead of having a double line, like to represent the thickness of a bar, if you find just a single line and they write it that this single line is bar mark 16, you now know. But I'm just trying to make you understand everything. You understand? So I can come to this guy here. I want a solid line. I want that bar is yellow. I come, I hatch this guy. No problem. Which one do I want to hatch? That one. So I can hatch what I want. No, it's not very well. It's asking me. See? So I just hatch. I hope you can hatch now.
You press zoom. You zoom it wide.
You need to first see the moment it shows for you there, you can hatch. Otherwise, you cannot hatch. Yes. Now this one, no. And also the problem, if you make it too wide, it will not allow you see like this. You just click OK. So what I can do, I click there, and there is this end point. There's always end point here. I'm looking for some point here, which that point you can pull it. Okay. Well, but something like that. If it was AutoCAD, man, you just pull it. You click there and pull it, and you get your final thing. Pick the internal point or click tab. Select object. This one and this one. Enter. And it has not given me, but okay, you now know something like that. So, for example, let me first try something here. If I remove this guy, I say if I remove this guy, okay, let's continue. Okay, you have the beam there. Now let me say that is the beam you have seen. That's the first thing. You know now this length has to be like 100. Then of course
Guys, I have undertaken.
Of course from here you are going to have a slab. A slab cuts. Let me say you are using a slab of size 50. I mean 150 or 200. Let me say you're using a slab of size 200. Okay, just come. Maybe let me first. How can we represent slab? Slab. Let me say we have this line. Okay. Let me say we have this line. So let me say that is the.
Okay.
I can bring here 200. Okay. So this is our slab. This is the slab line. Okay. Let me change it to some color. Let me change it to, yeah, okay. So this slab for it is from here. It is from here. This is how slab moves. So now slab is from this upper thing. Let me say it is a max span slab. It just takes from here to here. You know, the problem this hatching is disturbing. Let me show you the concrete. The this guy picks the whole of it. Was it? I wanted like this guy also. Okay, you have now seen this this line from here to here. This one shows the slab.
Hmm? Chứ mà em thì coi.
Let me move it here. Okay. So this purple line shows the slab. This purple line you're seeing here. It shows the slab. How can I that is the slab is okay? Then yes. Then we have can have a line. Can I have a line from here to here? Okay. What are we trying to show? We are trying to show that our I'm going to mirror this. Yes. So we are going to say that our reinforcement shear links now, that shear link you see that we have used is running from here to here. Okay. The internal. Okay. I'm just trying to rewrite side. Now, understand? So this shear link, this one in green, it runs here. Now, for you, you don't draw it. You just indicate it that it runs from here up to here. Okay? You say that it runs from there to there. Now, I wanted this thing to get hatched such that you can see the slab clearly, but he has refused to show the slab. Has refused to show the slab. Let's cut this one here. Also cut this one, right? And also cut this one here. And see by hatch. Take it away. Yes, I can change this. Hey, Jog, you mute.
You going to go? You going to go? Cái kiểu gì con? Bạn là có nó có cái nó bên nó bị nhiều quá rồi.
Jog, you mute. Don't hear what you're speaking.
Yes, pa.
Được nó khen.
Don't feel bad.
They are all going to mean a thing.
Ba nó biết rồi. Nó nguy hiểm. Thấy được. Thấy à.
So this is what I wanted to show you.
Chưa. Vâng.
Okay, so this one now, this one is showing the concrete. That is showing the concrete. Like if you cut that section, if you cut that section, it's going to show that that is the concrete. That this is now when you're detailing a beam. This is when you're detailing a beam. That's what you're going to get. That's now. So something like that. Then you're going to do, let me say, from here to here, like from here to here. Let me go to dimension and I see. It's 4,000. And that it's not appearing well. Then we go to annotation. ISO system, modify the arrow height. The arrow height, let me say 50. The text height. And we come here, text. This height is 50. The arrow size. Actually, the arrow size will be like 40. If I click on OK, I set current, close. Yes. If now have something like this, then make it sound. This is how you do it. This is how you edit text. I showed you last time. Come to modify. Let me now change the text, the arrow height to be 60. Then the text height from 50, let me change to 80. Okay, I click OK. Then I set current. Then I say close. Okay, it is visible. So now that I have this one is now my dimension. Okay, there. So when I'm also doing dimension here, I indicate that from here, I indicate that from here up to here is what? Is 400. Is 400. Now my slab is going to be from here up to here. I mean, I didn't draw it well. Let me come here, I click on it again. This is the size of the slab. I just come, I put it there. That is the size of the slab. And from here to here. Okay? That's how you do the dimensioning in the beams. Just come here and you make sure that the dimensions are accurate. Make sure they're accurate, very, very accurate. Make sure they are very, very accurate, because it is what we are going to take for stamping. From there, if that one is ready, you look for a common point and pick from there. We now have that this 200 is the slab thickness, then the whole beam is 400. Then you come and get it next. You need to calculate the number of bars that you need here. Okay, there. So you say from point, let me say, did I even measure here? I have measured here. Here, from here to here, has to be 100. From here to here, you leave from the beam, you leave actually you leave 150. From here to here, you leave 150. And it has to be around here. This guy, the arrow has to, and remove this arrow actually, it's not necessary. Can use the other arrow. You leave there 150, then also this side, let me remove this. Let me remove this one. From here, you also need 150. From here, you go again to move, and move here 150. Enter. So now you go to your dimension. And now this dimension is this dimension you are seeing here going to give you. So you are not after what? You are not after this value. Me, let me say, I need along this lane. You know, from here up to here is 3,500. Okay. Now let me say your link this link here, this bar what a shear link. You are spreading it from this position up to here. Okay. The total length from here to here is saying 3,500. Okay. So how if you spacing your link here, you have seen we have used what? We have used 150. So if you're spacing your link 150 from this point up to this point, how many links are you going to have? You're going to have 3,500 divided by 150. What's the calculator? 3,500 divided by 150 to get for you the number of links here. 3,500 divided by 150. Who has a calculator? Someone should do for us. 3,500 divided by 150. Then you add plus 1. How many?
It's 23.
It's 23 exactly.
3.00.
If you add you with 0.33, so I'm going to have 23.33. That is 24 plus 1. Plus 1 is because if you divide, of course you're going to remain with the space there. So you add plus 1 to counter to around what to cater for the other space. So it's going to be 25, right? 25 T. It's going to be T8, eh? T8. T8. You at T8, this bar mark, you give a bar mark, you say this bar is bar mark 01 at a spacing of 150 millimeters. Okay. So that is how you detail a ceiling. Say from here to here, it is 25 T8 bar mark 01 at a spacing of 150 millimeters. You can even say 150. Say 150 millimeter links. You can add their link. Links. Yes.
After dividing, we got 23.333. Then we said we add the one link.
You say, you add plus 1. If you, for example, if you have let me show you some example like where is my share this. say here. Yeah, well, we say maybe from here. Let me say from here to here, we have 10 poles. We have 10 meters. We have 10 meters. Okay. From here to here, we have 10 meters. Okay. So these 10 meters, we wanted to to fix poles between 10 meters, pole of 2 meters, 2 meters. This is 10 meters, but we want to fix poles here, like from here up to here. But these poles, we want to space them 2 meters, 2 meters. Okay. You come, you say, you first fix, like maybe say here 2. Okay. Spacing, that is spacing 1, 2. Okay. 3, say 4, 5. So if you count them 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, they'll be 10 meters. If you are to count the number of poles you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So actually you are supposed to have what? 5 poles, but to cater for the space remaining, you add 1 to be 6. You understand? So 5 cannot fit here. If you divide 10 by 2, you are getting 5. Okay? If you get, so to cater for that other, you add plus 1. That's why you have 6.
The one we add is the starting one.
Hey.
The starting one. Then you start
Yes,
counting.
yes, can be like the starting.
Counting from the second one up to the last.
That's why we add 1 here to give us 25. Okay?
Okay, so I was getting confused because we had 23. When you added the 1, you're supposed to have 24, not 25.
Hey.
It is 20.3, so we round off to make it 24. Then when you add 1, it's 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Christian has understood everything now. But it's okay, you know, if you keep on asking, just keep on getting the thing.
Yeah. And then another thing, what does that 01 stand for?
The bar mark, like you're numbering them, like which type of bar that have you used here? Okay, you number your bars, you say maybe, of course these bars have different sizes. Okay, so you can say this bar, the ceiling that I've used here, I've used on this beam is maybe is of size of the total length. This ceiling you can stretch it. You can stretch. Do you know that? You can stretch and get the entire length of this bar. Because I know that now from here to here is the 200. If I deduct that from here, the concrete cover, 30 from here, the concrete cover, I'm having from 200, if we remove 60, I know that from 200, if we remove 60, I have 140 here. I have 140. Oh, yeah. I know that I have 140. And then so you have to get the total length of this. Yeah. So I know this one here. Okay. I know from here to here it is 200. But if I remove the concrete cover of 30, the concrete cover of 30, I've gotten the length from here up to here. That's 140. 140. But this 140 is of 2 times. There's up, down, there's up and down. So 140 times 2, that is 280. So I know the length from here to here is 280. Okay, I have 280. How about this side? It is 400. 400, you subtract the 60. It is 340. So I know 340 times 2. What am I having? It is 680, okay? So if you add 680 plus 280, I'm having a 0. This is a 6. This is a 1. That is 960, okay? 960. So I know that I've extended this one here 50, for example, say 50, 50. Normally, if you go and fill, they just stretch this one 50, but it's supposed to be 50D. So if this is a 50, let me say 50. This one is a 50. This is also 50. It is 100 plus 100 here. So I'm going to have 1 meter, 1.6 meters. Okay. So if you stretch this like straight like this, the entire length is 1.6 meters. That is for one. How? So you are going to make another one which is of different length. So that's why I'm giving this one to be bar mark 1. You number it like that is 1. Okay? Yes, you number it bar mark 1. That's why I'm giving it bar mark 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. So now on the second link, it is going to, on the second link for the second beam, going to level it with a 2.
What? This, where?
Oh, no, sorry.
Here.
Yeah.
The 150 is the spacing. How do I want to space them? Like,
No, on that 0, on the, okay, on the 0 one you explained to be like, you said it's the stretching of the
now,
first
if you
beam.
have another beam somewhere, you can have it now bar mark 2. Okay? You know, but of course, your focus will be on 25. Now, if you don't mind, you can even leave this bar mark. No, there's no problem. The most important thing they want is what? The numbers, bars, then the spacing. Okay?
Main thing is the size of the bar.
The size of the bar even it doesn't matter.
Because when you have already specified as to 8, T8, then
Yeah, size, if you have specified it's T8, 25, and the spacing, then it is very, very okay. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yes. Then you now come to labeling your thing. Let me pick here. Let me pick. So I have a top reinforcement here. Okay. That one here. Let me stretch it somewhere here. Let me see. So here, this one you're seeing here is pointing what? It's pointing this one here, which is top here. Okay. There are 2. So I just come and I write here. I write here 2. I write here 2. I write here 2T what? 2T16. I also give it bar mark. I say this is also bar mark 1. Now the bar mark 1 is for T16, not the other one. T16, the bar mark 1. Okay? That is for that. Then I bring this one here, I copy it for down. It means up, you are saying that up there are two of them. Also click here, I rotate it. Now for this guy down here, I have, you see down here, I have 3 of them, okay? There are 3, 1, 2, 3. So I come and change here to 3 T16. But mark also, I cannot say now since this bottom maybe it has different length somewhere. I changed to bar mark 2. You understand this?
Yeah.
Yes. When you look onto a beam, I'm quite sure you're going to see something like this. Bar mark 2, bar mark 3. Okay. So here After that, you come and indicate this, what you have seen here, the section AA. Just come and indicate it somewhere there. Indicate now. Let me say, taken a section from. Let me have it somewhere. So I have here. And also let me copy. I take it here. Okay. Okay, I can stretch this. See, AutoCAD is just about creativity. If you're very creative, can finish work within shortest minute. So it means if you catch this beam at this point, like if you catch it at this point, this is what you are going to see. Okay? If you catch this point, this beam at this point, this is what you are going to see. This one you have seen I've drawn here was not necessary, but of course I just drew it to make you understand something. Okay? So you're saying this section that I've drawn here that you have seen is what we are having there. Okay? Are we good?
Yes.
Have we understood?
Yeah, we have understood.
Okay. Can I open for you a drawing and I show you also from the drawing?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. This is so nice. Let me save it. Okay, save it there. So, very nice. You can see the work is good. I'm open for you a PDF here which has a drawing. Let me close my Eurocode. I get for you some drawing from this guy. Yes, okay. Are you seeing my screen?
Mm.
You have seen it.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we are having. So it's what I was saying. For you, you can have a drawing like they have shown for you a straight line, like a line. This one was having an error. This one was having error. It's supposed to go there. Let me give you like this one. Here I didn't chop it, but you need to chop it. So now here you have an extra of 100. Make sure you chop it here and you also chop it somewhere there. Okay?
Yeah.
We are identifying my error together. You see? So you have to chop it there, you have to chop it there. And also you have to move it here 150, like you have seen how we have moved it there. Then you indicate here we have used the 3. You say 3 T16 bar mark this T. Now this T means it is the top. Okay? Then this now we have also used 3 T16 bar mark to bottom. Okay? So everyone has his own different bearing. So you can see the section that we are having. There are three T16 top, also 3 T16 bottom. The section through the beam section. You understand?
Yeah.
So you calculate from here to here, you get the length, then you divide by the spacing of 150. You see, you have that. You have that. Okay?
Yeah.
Have you guys understood beams?
Yes, I have.
Eh?
Yeah.
Then maybe what we have not done is what I've not shown you guys is what you need to come and put the section size. I mean the beam name. Come here. Need to copy this and bring here. Say this is what? Oh, maybe this is a beam. Come here. It says the text height. Come here. It is a 150 angle. So you say this beam. Say this beam is like this. So this beam is here and here, 200 by that. Okay? Give it a name that is the beam. If you have picked the beam from a certain beam, like maybe you say you picked from beam 1, you come and write here beam 1. Then you also come and write the scale. You know beam is very small. For it, you can give it a scale of 1. Beam is to 25. So such that you can zoom it very well on your drawing. Because for it is very small. This one you can make it 100. So, you have your beam. Make it like that. So this one you can copy it and move it. So if someone wants, someone will come here and check the beam is 200. So maybe, for example, if we have picked this beam from some line, some beam of maybe services, we picked it from beam 1. Okay? So someone will go on beam 1. And if someone goes on beam 1 and find the beam 1, then if someone first sees this, he say, "Oh, this is a beam, but we have picked from beam 1. Okay? The scale is here. You come, and the person will say, "We have used this. They have used the 3, and they have used the 3 T16 bottom on the 216 at the top." Okay? Yes. Then he's going to come and check. So, and he said that he has cut section of this beam at this point. Okay. What is the section says? What does the section say? You come and check. This is say section AA. You come and check. This is what the section represents. Very nice. You can turn it first. Okay. This is what the section tells me. Someone asks me a question.
No, not really.
Writing is cow.
Yeah.
So you have understood the things very well. Because I'll be very, very happy when you guys are really somewhere with your understanding, you know. So this is how to detail a beam, whether it is for about which kind of building, how big it is, this is how we detail a beam. Okay,
Yeah.
this is how we detail a beam. That's like this. So if you know it, you know it. You know it. You have understood it from the first principle, how I brought you here, how this one has come about, everything. Okay?
Yeah.
So I wish you guys the best and you be practicing. So babe, my assignment goes like this. Okay? I know this one may be hard for you, but You make sure you draw for me this exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you draw for me this exactly this one you're seeing here. Let me even highlight it. You use this one here. Your battery. Let me even write here assignment. After watching this video, you're going to know that this is assignment. Well, increase the size. Increase the size. As that if this is an assignment. That is the assignment. If you watch the video, you will know that this is an assignment. This one is an assignment. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now, after here, you will later come and draw this. But if you can draw this also, I'll be very happy if you can draw it. Because our next lecture will be on drawing a column. Okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Drawing a column. If you can draw a column also, I'll be happy at least. We have something to present, I mean. Okay?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.